Show of the zodiac reads, starting from fire, then we go to water signs, then we go to air signs, and then lastly we do earth signs. So in the order of the fire signs, etc. So 12 star signs, so that's really interesting. So as you can see, it is the full moon in Cancer. And we'll start with Aries, do the fire signs. So there's no questions or anything. This is being recorded, and then we'll go on to the YouTube channel as well after it's done. So this is the next 48 hours ahead, which will be fantastic. So let's start with Aries. So let's see with the moonology, because of the full moon in Cancer, we just want to first of all know what energies are moving in for Aries. So there are individual star signs for each full moon in Cancer, but what we're doing here is just finding out for Aries with the moonology, then going on the tarot. Okay, so for Aries, we do have you are good enough. So this is a great card for you to embrace, Aries, full moon in Virgo. So usually Aries don't have any trouble in finding that they are good enough. But this means that with the full moon in Cancer, we have to let go of the feelings on doubt that do make us move forward. So this is an important aspect within our day. Okay. So I'll just have a look at your tarot as well for Aries, because it's very important to have a look why this full moon is affecting us. So for Aries, we have what do we have? 10 of Swords. So a lot of us can actually feel that we are in a trap, and we have to really think out of it. So if we feel we are inadequate at this time, a new year, and well, a lot of people have been oppressed through world events, but you may find with the full moon in Cancer that all these kinds of feelings are really downtrodden us. And this is why the 10 of Swords here is vitally important to realise that, okay, we can get out of that trap and move forward. So this is another aspect that you may be feeling. So with the opposition of the moon and the sun together, you may actually feeling trapped within your home life. But don't worry, just think outside the box and move on. So we do have the romance angels for Aries in the next 24 hours. Hi Dee, how are you doing? So this is going to be uploaded to the YouTube channel. So for Aries, if you are Aries, your soulmate is around at the moment. For a lot of you, you already have your soulmate. So relying on your soulmates to help you rethink what this energy is. Remember that energies can be a little bit difficult at this time for Aries, but don't panic. Now we're also going to use the full major arcana cards for this particular Aries in the next 24 hours. So this energy you see is the devil. So you can quite clearly see now, Aries, that this is the main trap. How we trap ourselves within our mindset to really have these toxic situations. So when we do have the full moon in Cancer, it's very important to get over emotional, because Mercury is still retrograde, remember guys. So we don't want any conflict, but we do have to empower ourselves. And if some of you are being told that you aren't good enough, then that's really bad. So you need to connect better to your real soulmate. So this is for Aries in the next 24 hours. All right. So that's all we'll do for the moment, because we've got 12 of you, haven't we? So let's move on now to Leo. Any Leos in the house? So let's have a look for Leo in the next 24 hours with the full moon in Cancer. So this is for Leos, the energy for Leos. So your full moon at the moment is balance spirituality with practicality, and full moon in Pisces. So a lot of you will be feeling that the connection between what you're kind of doing and what you need to be doing hangs in the balance. And with the full moon in Cancer, you see, this is very important to kind of have a look at what's outside the home. So Aries are usually, I'm going to do it, I'm going to get it. And they're good at starting things. So if they feel trapped within their home and those emotions are getting really boiled over, then it's so difficult. So everything does hang in the balance. So we'll just have a look at the tarot for you guys. This is for Leo in the next 24 hours. Will be updated on YouTube channel. We're starting fire, water, air, and then earth. So this is for Leos. So Leo energy today is death. So this is good because what we need to learn to release in a full moon is learn to let go. So the transformation for Leos is going to see that they can go to where they want. So if you want to work out of the home or even in the home, those two things have to be in focus. So the death will transform you in an area where you can see yourself being like a double-edged sword. You can still participate within the home, just like a crab, very soft in the inside, very hard on the outside. So what we need to do on the outside is just realize that our truth is out there. So Leo at the moment still needs to do that, which is fine. So if we have a look at your romance, what's going on for Leos in the next 24 hours for some of us. Okay, so what you're transforming with your spirituality at the moment can be release your ex. So Leos, very important, isn't it? This is a clear message, like full moon in Cancer, full moon letting go of, release your ex, death. Is this message clear or not? Right, let's have a look at major arcana cards for Leos in the next 24 hours. Let's have a look. So this is for Leo. You have the Magician. So this is a good card for you to realise that you can start again. You can look at everything that you've known so far. It's so important, isn't it, to actually realise your truth. So when the Magician reaches up with its magic wand, it's bringing the soul purpose, the soul job down there. So when we do that, we can have everything on the table, literally absolutely everything. So our soul purpose comes clear when we release the ex. Hopefully you've all done that and realise that death is that total transformation. So transform your life. Use this fantastic, huge energy to just release those emotions. And with it, everything that's in the past. Because this is important, isn't it? And that is for Leos. So next star sign is Sagittarius. So as I said, we do the fire first, then water, then air, and then earth. Okay? So for Sagittarius, let's have a look for Sagittarians in the next 24 hours. This is for Sagittarius. So full moon in Cancer. So for Sagittarians at the moment, let's see what we need to learn. So expect powerful change. This is absolutely fine because we need that change. We need to change to aspire to exactly what we do want. Now, we've all got different energies going on, but change is always inevitable, especially when we look at home life. Our body is our home. How we think is within our home. How we feel is within our home. Now, when that's fluctuating between the moon and the sun in opposition, as well as Mercury retrograde, we have to be very careful about what we're saying to the people that we live with. Okay. Also, let's have a look what's going on in the tarot for Sagittarians in the next 24 hours. So thanks for being here, guys. This is for Sagittarians. We're doing fire, water, air and earth. So for Sagittarians, we do have the Two of Cups. Wow, that's a good change, isn't it? Hands up who wants that. So as you can see with the Mad Hatter and the hair here, they are good friends, and it's good to have that friendship, isn't it? So we do need to connect to the right people, the right friendships. So sometimes if we are having a little bit of kerfuffle at home, then you can rely on your friends to help you, can't you? Yeah? Sharing a secret. Right. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at the romance cards, what's happening for Sagittarians. Okay, this is for Sagittarius in the next 24 hours. Then we move on to the water signs, fire, water, air and earth. So for Sagittarians, let's have a look. So Sagittarians, you have true love. Wow, look at Two of Cups and true love. How beautiful. Sagittarians, are you feeling lucky? What else? What else do we need to know? True love, eh? Wow. So you have the World. So if you guys are expecting that powerful change to come in and you're really aspiring to the greater things, wouldn't it be great to actually realise that what you've learned so far is just the whole amount of wonderfulness. Full moon in Cancer, that is all about your home, how you connect with yourself. So when you have the World, it's like you've learned that. And isn't it good now to meet that true love, that true connection? This is something so fascinating to actually aspire to. Well done, you. Well done, Sagittarians. We like that. So next after Sagittarius is Pisces. Thank you, Pisces. So, Pisces, let's have a look at the moonology. In the, try not to burn those cards. So let's have a look at Pisces in the next 24 hours. So this is for Pisces in the next 24 hours. Hi, moderators. Thank you for being here. So Pisces, you have a time to give rather than take. And the new moon in Virgo. So everything is a balance, isn't it? We have the karmic cycles. We have the seasons of resting and flourishing. Everything, it does hang in the balance. So sometimes instead of kind of expecting too much, and this society has gone like, oh yeah, what do you want, what's your desires, what do you want, need, whatever, and what are we giving back? So this is just a reminder for Pisces, which is a lovely sign to give back, not only to themselves but to other people as well. And the planet, not forgetting the planet. So let's have a look at your tarot message at the moment, Pisces, in the next 24 hours. Next 24 hours, what's going on for Pisces? This is for Pisces in the next 24 hours. So, you have the World as well. Wow. So this is a really clearing out majorly with the full moon. So a lot of you will realise that just moving away from emotional clutter is really essential to actually do. So that's a good thing to actually embrace, the whole world. So within that, you do have every star sign. So maybe looking at your natal chart and see what next is coming up for you. Remembering that pay attention to house 4, because that's what needs to be done. Thank you for being here. This is for Pisces in love. Pisces in love. Remember, this is a collective reading. So it is safe for you to love. Oh, lovely. So as we know, Cancer is very good at home and safety. And the universe is saying you've been through a lot of stuff and now it's time for you to love again. Very nice for Pisces. Oh, let's see your major arcana message at the moment. Let's have a look at that in the next 24 hours. So for Pisces, you have the World as well. Very similar to the Saggies. So what you can expect in the World at the moment. Two worlds. It's like when you look at the moon and the sun and they're opposite each other, it's like they're reflecting. And it's almost like we've just done Leo. If you do go on the YouTube channel to Jala Dawn, you will hear that. I will upload it for you tomorrow. So Pisces, it's important when you get the World twice to understand that you have been through a lot. So when you get the full moon in Cancer, what haven't you quite let go of? Because it's obviously some kind of issue here that you're not listening to, that it is safe to love again. So don't hold back. Really don't hold back. So maybe just give a little bit more of yourself to a lot more people. And you never know what comes back with that. Well, I do. New love. Right, okay. That's for Pisces. Very quick rundown. So next we have Cancers. Any Cancers in the house? So let's do the next 24 hours for Cancerians. This will be interesting, won't it, with the full moon in Cancer. So let's have a look for Cancerians. You have your dreams need a practical plan, and the full moon in Taurus. So maybe too much visualizations or manifestations has happened, and with the full moon in Cancer, we need to kind of just let those kind of dreams go and really put the visualization into practice. If we don't take action, if we don't have a plan, we're actually planning to fail. I say this quite a lot. So be steadfast in your beliefs, but also put them into action. It is the message there. So let's have a look at your tarot, guys, for Cancer. Cancerians. This is for Cancer. So Cancerians, we have for you today the Hierophant. So that's nice. So with the Hierophant, that is a major arcana card, as you guys know. And it's finding that connection between what you want on your spiritual level, but also what you're believing. So Alice there, she looks at the Cheshire Cat and she is believing what she's hearing, but she has to experience what she wants. So if we believe all our visualizations are working, then has it happened? That's why you need a practical plan. So the Hierophant is very important to understand that between knowing and doing and thinking and realizing are all different. So thank you for loving my videos. So let's have a look at Cancer in love. Cancer in love at the moment for most Cancers. So, oh, look at that. Right, now most of you old tarot readers will actually know the Hierophant stands for marriage, and there's another wedding. So, can't argue with that. So maybe a lot of Cancerians are really taking on board the full moon in Cancer, and they're letting go of old ideas. I can't do this. I'm told I can't meet with people. I can't. So much can't. No such thing as can't. It's I'm unwilling to. Now, if you want this perfect wedding and you want to be in connection with that person, this is the perfect time to actually put it into plan, practical plan. So those of you who are in Cancer and you want a wedding, go for it. Why not, indeeding? And Let's see if we can get another Hierophant. Why not? Right, this is for Cancers. This is for Cancerians. Planning a wedding. So this is the strength of character to actually take the courage to actually do that. So did you know we're kind of on equal opportunities? So if ladies want to marry their partner, why don't they ask? And if guys want to marry their partner, why don't they ask? So take the strength, have the pride, and put it into practice what you do want. Some of us don't necessarily need to get married. Some of us just need to make that commitment. So release your fears and really be honest with who you are as a person. That's nice for Cancers. Right, I want all the feedback that you're all planning your weddings. That's for Cancer. Next we have Scorpio. Right, I am filming this and put it on Tajila Dawn on YouTube. So that's pretty good for Scorpios in the next 24 hours. I'm glad someone's making a plan for weddings. Right, this is for Scorpios. In the next 24 hours. Right, Scorpio. Emotions are running high. So this is understandable with a full moon. We've got a full moon in Cancer, and all that energy and emotions do spill over. So when we get this supermoon, it just highlights it even more. So we have to learn what to let go of. So this kind of energy can be quite forceful, and it can bring an amount of things that we don't want happening within the home. So we have to look at this because it can be quite a dangerous energy. So just be careful and protect yourself, kind of thing. Yeah? Excellent. Right, right, so what else is going on for Scorpios? The next 24 hours. Come back. Right. So hopefully you also are listening to your rising signs and especially moon signs. So we do have the Three of Wands. This is a good card for your opportunities to come towards you in such a way that things make you realise that you can achieve what you do want to achieve. So sometimes we can have these arguments and this real passion, and that's important to have passion, because that's what makes us drive forward and really want to achieve what we need to achieve. So this is a good card for you to really see what is going on. White rabbits are always late. So the white rabbit is inspecting the time that the ship's coming in. There is no timing. So don't get over emotional if the timing is slightly off in these kind of things. Patience is one of those things that we need to have plenty of time for. Also for Scorpios, let's have a look in love. Alrighty, reconciliation. Right, so some of you may be waiting for the ex to come back, or just having a situation where you realise, hey, hang on a minute, wouldn't it be great to have something like that back in my life? So with the emotions going high, whether you had that communication or haven't, the Three of Wands, that ship is coming in. So maybe you are trying to think, oh, maybe the ex is coming back, or maybe I want to get back with something that has gone before, but it is coming towards you, so that's a nice sign, isn't it? Right, let's have a look at this aspect. Thank you for being here, Scorpios. Right, let's have a look for Scorpio energies. Woo. Right, so you have Justice. Wow. So for some of you who definitely want exes back and to understand what is happening, our situation at the moment, don't get it overheated. Just kind of be calm and just let things naturally happen. Things do happen in the balance, and will come to us when we're patient. But some things that are out of time need to be had a look at. So the justice sometimes seems to be a little bit unjust at times. So only you can make the decision about, is your ex coming back or are they not? So a little bit dodgy, but you never know. Right, Scorpios. So the next time, Aquarius. Aquarius. So let's have a look at your moonology for Aquarius. If you're paying attention to rising signs, moon signs, this is Aquarius for the next 24 hours. These videos will be uploaded on YouTube channel. Thank you. So Aquarius, what do we have today? So Aquarius, what do you need to release? So we do have the full moon in Cancer today. So it's a kind of an aspect where you have to look emotionally at the emotions, really meditate on what it is that we're trying to release. So for some of us, it's outdated relationships or outdated where we live. So this is going to be specifically very personal about what it is that you are releasing. It is a time for you to reflect. Don't get over emotional about something, but just take time. For a lot of Aquarians, this is about taking time. It's not about rushing. All right. So, Aquarius. Let's have a look at your tarot for Aquarius. Right. What have we got here? Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is a good person to allow that focus to take place. You can see that she's wearing red, so the stance is very grounded at the moment. And that's the kind of thinking that we need to do. We can't let our minds just run off with us in that kind of fairy tale. We need to be grounded. So some of the things that you might have to release are over-analysing stuff, thinking in a little bit too scientific way. All those kind of things that can bite you back is kind of very important. So if you're very firm in your belief system and you find that, okay, I need to reflect on something within my life that's not quite gelling, this is the time definitely to rethink a lot of situations. All right. Right, so for Aquarius in love, let's have a look at Aquarius in love. Oh, look at that. Wedding. So this is where's the bump? So this is a great time for weddings. So if you've been on the fence, so to speak, about relationships, and if you've been on the fence about, should I get married, should I not get married, am I allowing my kids to get married, there's a lot of issues surrounding weddings. So just have a look. As I said to you before, this is very personal to you. So when you look at these cards, use your intuition about what it is that you're trying to reflect back to you. Because sometimes, especially with the Queen of Swords, they just are very kind of focused on one thing and they can't kind of see around them. They kind of need the energy a little bit of the King of Swords, to be fair. So when a wedding comes back, it's almost like some people are closed off. Some people are refusing to open up about commitments. So some of you need to think about that. All right. Right, Aquarius. Let's see the main energies in the Major Arcana. Right, Aquarius. Oh, this one came out. Strength. So we do need the strength of character and the courage to go forward. So as you can see, sometimes commitments can be a little bit not there. But if you take the courage and really see within yourself that, yeah, I can do this. It's fine. I'll start having a relationship. I really know now that that's what I want. I've been a little bit here with the Cancer. I need to have a look at my home life and maybe I should get married. Some of you might need the opposite, absolute opposite. You need to be very firm in maybe pulling away from the marriage. And that does take courage. Some of you might have been planning to get married and think, hang on a minute, this is exactly where I do not want to go. So again, as I said, this is very personal to each Aquarian. All right. At least you're in your element. Right, let's take these off. And we can do now Geminis. Right, for Gemini. Let's look at your moonology for Gemini. So, for Geminis. Right, Gemini, do remember to look at your rising sign and your moon sign, especially your moon sign. So if you know that, do catch up on that. So for Geminis, we do have a fiery climax approaching us and full moon in Aries. So this could be very strong for Geminis. Already Gemini tend to debate a lot of things, but when we have the full moon in Cancer and all that energy, I would try to prevent as many heated discussions in the home life as much as possible. Sometimes, especially with the moon and the sun in opposition as well, and Mercury retrograde, just be careful is all I'm saying. Just be careful. We better think before we speak. Yeah. Right, let's do your tarot. Wow. Right. Let's have a look, guys. The next 24 hours for Geminis. So, Gemini, you have today Two of Swords. So you got to laugh, haven't you? Oh my goodness, what a joke. Right, okay. Right, okay. So Geminis, Two of Swords, what does that mean to you? So a lot of you may be going through the different decisions that we have to make. So we have to open up in our heart a little bit more, especially when it comes to deciding, well, what am I going to do about this home life situation? Do I just go with the flow? Do I pull back? Do I leave? Do I stay? All these kind of things. So this has always been facing your intuition. You've got the Cheshire Cat behind you laughing. And this is the point. We don't want to make a fool of ourselves about certain things. And this is why that this fiery climax, just be careful. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Right, for Geminis, let's have a look. Let's have a look for Geminis. So we have past life relationship. Oh, well, that's nice. Maybe some of you find this relationship just over the top. Or maybe this will be coming into your life, another past life relationship. So either way, just good luck. Let's have a look at your Major Arcana card. Right, this is for yourselves. So we do have the Hanged Man. So this is the best thing for you guys to do. If you are finding arguments or things are very heated, over emotional, etc. at home, just wait it out. Really wait it out. Remember, we do have Mercury retrograde, and with the moon and the sun in opposition, you know, it's best to just wait it out. However, with this Two of Swords here, as well as the Hanged Man, this is very important to go inside and really connect to what your intuition is saying about certain things. Right? Alrighty. So, alright. So, thank you, Gemini. So next we're on Libra. This is great for Librans. So this is in the next 24 hours for Librans. These videos are upgraded to YouTube channel. So do have a look. You can have a look at your rising sign, your moon sign. This is for Libra. Right, Libra. What's happening today? So step out of your comfort zone. So this is quite good. Sometimes things can be a little bit difficult, and that's why here with the full moon in Cancer, it's going out, really releasing what's no longer needed, and really seeing that you can make a difference within your life. Really pay attention at the moment to your 10th house and your career and reputation, and that will be awesome. Right, Librans. This is for your tarot message. Oops. Right, so you have the King of Wands. So this is really quite good for your 10th house, as we said, about career, reputation. The King of Wands is always good at really paying attention to those responsibilities, really putting a real difference within your own life. So I would definitely take charge now. If you're feeling, I've been at home too long, I've been looking after the kids, I've been doing this, that and the other, now is the time to take charge and really see a difference within your life. Take charge, you know, go for it. Absolutely. For Librans. Let's see your love and romance card, see what's going on there. So for some Librans, express your love. Oh, how sweet. So I think also about expressing your love. Some Librans might be having some idea of really telling their father or that role about how much they've appreciated them within life. Some of you might be having bosses and things like that, and kind of learn from them at this moment. So some of you might want to get ahead in life, having that promotion. So all these kind of things, it is a good time for you to actually express to your boss, I want promotion. What do I need to do? X, Y, and Z, right? So hopefully that made sense to some of you. Librans, let's have a look in at your major card. So for Librans, you too have strength. So this shows, have courage. Go to the boss, say I want promotion. Or maybe some of you want to be self-employed, or just kind of really see that you can really go for it. The King of Wands is all about that power, strength of courage and determination to get where you want. When you have love into the situation, it really makes a difference. So if you want to be well known or you want to do anything, just do it. So that's for Librans. Very nice. Very good for Libra. So now we're on Capricorn. 3 more to go. We have Earth signs to go. All these videos will be uploaded on the YouTube channel of Elijah Dawn. So this is for Capricorn at the moment. So let's see what the full moon in Cancer is having an effect on everyone. Thank you for joining. So this is for Capricorn. Capricorn in the next 24 hours. All other signs have been done. We're on Capricorn Earth signs. Thank you for being here. This is for Earth signs. So for Capricorn, a fiery climax approaches. With the full moon in Cancer, this is about what we're trying to release. So when we have high emotions and it's really full, domesticated situations can be really brought to its knees kind of thing. So we don't want to start anything we can't finish. So the fire and the water together, you don't want to burn out the situation. So if we are in cahoots with our partners, with our family members, anything like that, it could even be at work. These energies just need to be simmered down. So let's have a look for Capricorn in the next 24 hours with the tarot. Do remember this is going to be uploaded on YouTube. So 24 hours. Do look at the rising sign and your moon signs here for Capricorn. For Capricorn. So at the moment, Capricorn, you do have the 9 of Pentacles. So a lot of you may be looking at financial situations, and that's what's really moving the energies out of the home, a bit like the other Librans. So when we look at overspending, perhaps maybe we want to just improve our homes in such a significant way. So when we have two different opinions, it's hard to come to a middle ground. But this card is all about your ability and really understanding that's what we start. Sometimes we have to finish. Some of you might be arguing with your partner, well, you haven't finished the painting, you haven't finished that, you haven't done this, you haven't done that. And it's the kind of thing that what is the most important thing? And it will be your relationship. So just kind of look, take a step back. Just while we've got these energies of Mercury retrograde, Moon and Sun in, opposition. So just be a little bit more, not over the top with it. So let's have a look at your love and romance for some Capricorns at the moment. Whoops. Whoa, you nearly went flying. You have wings. Right, let's have a look for Capricorn. This is Capricorn in the next 24 hours. It will be updated on YouTube. So for Capricorns, calling in your soulmates. Oh, so for some of you, you might not have someone that you're connected with. So calling in your soulmates is always a good idea, especially if your partner hasn't done the DIY. Then maybe your soulmate can do it. Do you know what I mean? But don't tell the person you live with that, or that otherwise we don't need this heated argument now, do we? Come on, let's be sensible. So let's have a look at the major arcana cards in your situation for Capricorn. So for Capricorn, oops, you have the Devil. Woo. Well, the Devil is a Capricorn, so you're in your elements big time, which is okay. So a lot of you might actually be thinking, right, what do I need to remove myself from? So if the balance between your partner and yourself is, oh yeah, we need a new car, we definitely need a new car, we need this, and you or they are saying, no, we can't afford it, we can't do this. It's like, just be on the same page about something. So even if you're not living with them, you have to be on the same page. It's so important. Otherwise, this toxic thing can just too much fire, especially when we've got this a fiery climax approaches. So it's really important to let go of things that aren't important. If they haven't done the bookshelf, and it's been there for months, just go, right, okay, maybe they need more time to, or maybe we can learn to do it. But it's just while Mercury's retrograde. Communication's always bad on that aspect, isn't it? So let's have a look. Thank you, Capricorns. Now we move on to Taurus. Taurus. So this is for Taurus in the next 24 hours. Do check out if it's your moon sign or your rising sign. there's one more to go, which is Virgo, and then the video will be uploaded on Tajila Dawn on YouTube. So this is for Taurus. This is for Taurus, guys. So Taurus, you've got balance, spirituality and practicality. So a lot of the time, Taurus is extremely practical. And they want everything perfect and everything's great, etc. But there is a spiritual side to most things. So when we have the full moon in Cancer, we need to look at our emotions and how our success and our luxury is coming into effect. And what's spiritual, some people don't think that to have everything that we want is not spiritual. It is. So when we balance spirituality with our work life and how we want to succeed in all kind of areas, it's letting go of the poverty thinking for you guys. So normally you don't have that, which is great, but things do definitely hang into the balance of what is happening on the inside as well as the outside. So having a look at your tarot. Right, this is for Taurians. So you do have the Queen of Cups. Oh, that balance is so nice with that Piscean card. So some of you might be thinking of really connecting to that love aspect. A lot of you might know already your partner is a Pisces. So Pisces may have a particular effect in you in this coming week. So really tune in to what is loving about your situation, what you can kind of portray to yourself and others. I believe this is a very good week for you guys to really be helpful to yourself and to others. So just lend an ear, you know, have you not contacted someone for ages? Now is a great time to actually do it. Even though Mercury is retrograde, you could still do it. Oh, right, let's have a look for Taurians in love. Right. Taurians in love. Right. So, finances and career. Typical Taurian. So, paying attention to finances and career is one of those things where you need to feel safe. So, you know, that's why perhaps it says balance your career as well as your fun side, because that can be fun side and very loving. Pay attention to your love relationships, because the home life is very important as well, but so is how we have fun and we adapt to all these situations. So putting the love into the situation is definitely one of those good things. Let's have a look at your Major Arcana card for Taurians. So for Taurians, you've got the Sun. That's lovely. That means that you can have that balance. I think, Taurians, you can have that balance. Look at that. So the Sun is the creativity of how we make things within our life. So if you had all the energy, and the energy is what brings us our money, right? So finances and career, you've got that in abundance. So you need to let go of the struggle of what you're playing and what you're making. So you can have love. For those of you who are not in love, in a relationship, it is time for you to realize you can have that. Does that make sense? Right. And the last of the last in my readings is Virgo. Oh, Virgos. So let's see what's happening with Virgo. Sorry, take that off. So let's have a look at Virgos. So this is for Virgo. Right, Virgo. It's time to release that negativity. Well, we are in a full moon where we do need to release that. And one of the negativities, it will be surrounding how we see ourselves in our home life and our security. So whatever that fear is, have a look at it. Is our home not safe? Is our environment not safe? Is our relationships within the home, could be better, could be worse. But what is the fear? A lot of people who have fears, it's a kind of a control. So a lot of people also think, well, say if they leave me, or say if that, all sorts of fears come up in people's imagination. It's crazy. That's why we have directors and actors to act out those films, but we don't need to play it in our own head. So this is a great time, perfect time, to let go of things that are surrounding our home life that we're very, very fearful of. So that's the first message for our Virgos. So let's have a look at the tarot message for Virgos. These videos are going to be uploaded on YouTube, so you can recatch your star signs. It's exciting, isn't it? Right, Virgo. You have the Hierophant. So really connect to a sense of spirituality around yourself that you're connected with. It's not always about tradition. It's not always about what people tell us. We don't know if the Cheshire Cat is telling Alice the right way or what to do. If they did, maybe the Cheshire Cat would have said, like, that hole you dropped down, get out quick. So some of the things is what we've been told by our partners, teachers, parents, everyone in society. We need to go, hang on a minute, what is my truth? So these things that we've been told within our own home when we've grown up have made an issue about it and really frightens us. So this is a time to release all that if you so desire. But what is your fear? Is it true? Right, let's have a look at the love and romance for Virgos. This is for Virgos. It will be uploaded on YouTube. Right, true love. So a lot of you may have been really concerned about, will I ever get that perfect partner? You know your true love is within you. That is the most unconditional, beautiful love that can be there. And this is maybe one of the things that Alice has to learn with the Hierophant, what she's been told or what is. So true love is always within you. And for Virgos, so we don't have to be stressing out about world events all the time. Virgos, we have for you Temperance, a lovely card to heal. Just think if you did healed and you were worried about that you'll never get yourself that perfect relationship and get married, because the Hierophant is another aspect of marriage. So to find that if you suddenly decide right now that, yes, I want to get married, I want to find my true love, then if you just change one thing with the Temperance, they're there. So what you do need to release for Virgos is the fear of actually being alone within your home. All you have to say to yourself is, I actually want a partner. I want to find someone that I completely gel with and they just get me. They just understand me. It's as simple as that. So that's that really. So this is an amazing aspect here where change, true love is there for you. So pretty easy for Virgos. So there you have it, guys. 12 signs. Virgo, thank you. So thank you for listening. This will now, hopefully, fingers crossed, be uploaded to YouTube. These were the zodiac signs for every single sign, starting from fire, water, air, and earth is the order I always do them. short versions are on this channel already for the full moon, but that was a little bit more in depth, and it will be uploaded on YouTube, and I hope to see you in the next 24 hours, maybe. Lots of love to you all. Thank you to my moderators, and thank you for being here.